Hey, folks, welcome to Podcast Zero. No, it is not named after me. So, this is a part where I'm supposed to talk about myself, but I'm not going to do that. The best way I can tell you about myself is I am a nobody that has something to say to somebody. You will see my DNA expressed through traits in the following episodes, and from that, you can kind of get an idea of who I am, maybe how I think, that kind of thing. What is this podcast? This podcast is based on a book. Now, in this book that I wrote 117 pages of it, it is designed to be an easy read. One thing I will tell you about myself is I believe in brevity and wit. And the book is designed for you to be able to read it and go, I can make changes now. So 28 years ago, when I was getting my doctorate, I wrote what now would be a preface to a book, put it in my briefcase. About 10 years later, I opened up my briefcase, looked at it, threw it away. Wasn't time. Walking across my kitchen in July of 2020, this last piece hit me in the head, and it was at that point that I decided I needed to write a book. We've always had thoughts, toxins, trauma, but I made traits as the fourth G. Now, traits is genetics. So as we introduce you to the podcast, the first four are going to be thoughts, toxins, trauma, traits, proving to you how they work for sickness and disease, either in one category or eventually in all four categories. And then the following podcasts are going to be based on those four T's, how they work, where they will, what we try to do with it, what you should do with it. So these podcasts are going to be 15 to 22 minutes long. My goal is to minimize my opinion. I am going to be tough and challenging to you because I'm going to give you both sides of the story if there is one. In doing that, in bringing out some truths, I'm going to challenge the way you think, which is going to make you uncomfortable, hence the title, Tapping into Uncomfortable. After 27 years, I find that sometimes in order to get uncomfortable might spur you to change. And that change, of course, as long as you're well educated on it, would be good for you. I plan at this time having maybe one guest, and she's based on a chapter in my book of having Amelia come on the program, talk 15 to 22 minutes, so that you can see, hear from the pages of the book what this person went through, how it worked, and how the four T's affected her. I also am a firm believer that the only true philosophy of humanity is hypocrisy. So what you're going to find in this show, there's a way to get a hold of me, and maybe I'll return. Don't know yet. What you're going to find about me is I'm actually introverted, but you have me as an expected extrovert. So I want you to be thought-provoked by truth. You are inundated every day with information. We want to break it down for you. We want you to be able to make changes now. Not later, now. So what we do is we want to work at the bottom of the funnel. As all this information comes in, you can distill it down into four categories. Hopefully, you can help yourself. Finally, folks, I want you to know how amazing you are. I wish you and yours the best. Folks, it's time to be special again. It's time to just be.